In 1994, three 15-year-old schoolboys from Newcastle won a national song competition and landed a record contract. During the next 5 years, they would sell over 6 million albums around the world. With the release of their fourth studio album, Diorama, their remarkable journey continues on. They are Australia's most successful rock band. They are Silverchair.
We used to jam in Ben's garage and stuff and have fun, but we never thought we'd get to the level where we are now.
And we never set out to be famous or, be a big rock band or anything. It just, I don't know, it just happened.
Tomorrow went #1 in Australia and was 1995's most played song on American modern rock radio. Silverchair released their debut album, Frog Stomp, hit the road and became superstars.
The band is Silverchair. Silverchair flew into New York City recently.
Silverchair.
Silverchair!
And the winner is Silverchair.
I didn't know what was going on, I was just enjoying it, I was having a good time, and it wasn't till we finished touring for our first album where I started contemplating what we'd just done.
Body and soul, I'm a freak, I'm a freak.
On Freak Show, it was all about anger, which when you're a teenager, especially a teenage male, anger is almost an emotion that you're proud of. It wasn't until after Freak Show, when I was writing Neon Ballroom, that I started thinking that I wanted to write music with more substance.
Please, Diana, for as long as you're here.
There was a lot of people that were going through similar things to what I was going through, and I guess they just had something to connect to, whereas I didn't have a CD I could put on that kind of made me feel like I wasn't alienated. That's been the most positive thing that's come out of my whole career as a musician, just to know that people have been helped by words that I've written and music that I've written.
Daniel Johns moulded the orchestral-sounding Neon Ballroom from his own emotional struggles and widened the group's musical horizons. After their 1999 world tour, Silverchair took a year off. They regrouped in early 2001 to play at the world's biggest music festival.
Playing to 250,000 people it was almost so big that it felt intimate. It was so big that you felt like you were playing for a small planet. It felt like you were the only musician in the world.
First 5 or 10 minutes I just kept looking at it going, wow. And when you've been sitting at home for months on end doing nothing, and then you do a bit of rehearsal and all of a sudden, wham, you're in this massive festival going, wow, that's right, that's what we do.
Later in 2001, Silverchair and producer David Bottrell recorded the new album Diorama, where Daniel Johns trades his personal demons for the light at the end of the tunnel.
If you want to make a difference in someone's life and you want to keep making music that sounds fresh, then you've got to turn your mind over and approach it from a different angle.
Mistakes don't mean a thing if you don't regret them. So back attack, tick toes for the...
There's a step beyond writing about pain. When you can express the pinnacle of happiness, then I think you've achieved the most artistically rewarding thing you can, so I'm moving towards that. I think it's just the first time that I've painted with every colour that I could find rather than just painting with shades of grey and black.
I don't pay for sanity, but sanity don't come cheap.
This time I've learnt that colours can be magical.
You don't know the chill, and you
Legendary Beach Boys collaborator Van Dyke Parks composed orchestral arrangements for 3 of the new songs.
It was my real desire to reward Daniel's courage, because I haven't seen anything like it since I worked for Brian Wilson.
He's always the first one to challenge himself in that kind of aspect. That's the joy of it, it never gets boring.
When you hear one of the new songs that Daniel's written, it's a bit of a surprise at first, but after playing it for so long, you start kind of going, no, it sounds like us. It's a Chair song. Because we did start so young, you know, it gave us a lot of room to move. We've had quite a few years to evolve as players and as people.
We can actually sit back now and enjoy it with the band because the success has come to the band and the band can keep on working, you know what I mean, and producing music and get it out there.
After all these years, forget about all the troubled times. And after all these years, forget about all the troubled times.
I feel really positive at the moment. It makes you just want to keep creating something that's going to keep fueling that positivity.
As Silverchair's groundbreaking success continues, the boys from Newcastle remain unmoved by the notion of rock star fame.
If you have a family there which can ground you and remind you that you're just a kid from Newcastle who played football in the park and got teased by the other school kids, then you can never get a big head because you realise what you are and what you were, and as long as you have perspective, then you can't get lost.